that it's from space we can study them with the Gregorian dome. And inside we have transmitters and receivers, and we can send a radio wave from here until the rings of Saturn. And then everything is processed over here. So the antenna to the back of the Gregorian dome, that is actually right in front of us, that is the 430 megahertz antenna. With that antenna we do atmospheric science. That is the only way that we can study ourselves here on Earth. And also that was the main purpose back then in 1960. All the information that we collect go through fiber optic cables located on top of this hanging bridge here to your right, and goes directly to the control room that is behind this mountain here, that in the movie they could see directly to the telescope. So there they do all the process that you saw in the movie to transform the radio wave into an image. So to go up there, the workers go through the hanging bridge or the cable car that you saw at the end of the movie. Those are the only two ways to go up and down. And if it's cloudy, if it's raining, we still work because we're not an optical telescope. So we don't have to stop operation because it's cloudy or raining. So we only receive and send radio waves. The black mold that you see in the reflector doesn't affect either, so we don't have to clean it very often. The vegetation that you see on top are actually the vines that grow too quickly, but we clean the under part. The under part to clean completely takes us 6 months. So that depends on the control room time, give us time, and that the workers have time too, because there are other areas to do maintenance in the telescope. So we have 3 movies done here: James Bond, GoldenEye, Contact, and The Losers. Also the series Covert Affairs, made an episode last year, and The X-Files, if you saw the episodes. Also the 3 reasons why the telescope was built here in Puerto Rico, and one here specifically in Arecibo. First, we associate it with the United States, so scientists can come and go as they please. Then they were looking for a place in the equator line or near the equator line, so we are 18 degrees north of the equator line. And with this radio telescope we have a 40-degree angle out to space, 38 degrees in the north hemisphere and 2 to the south, so we're practically in the equator line with this radio telescope. The reason for that is that we receive better radio waves from our solar system and other galaxies because everything goes on top of us during the morning or in the afternoon. So we have to wait that the planet rotates to see, to study something in particular. And here in Arecibo, they choose this place because they made a study of all the terrain in Puerto Rico, and they discovered this karst terrain. It's a very strong rock that can sustain the weight of the telescope. So we don't have to do a lot of things here. And also, naturally, we already had the 305 meters. So what we only had to do was clean out the vegetation, implode a little bit of the mountains to the side so we had more space, and started construction. So that's why it only cost $9.3 million back then. If we were going to do it now, it's $100 million. And it only took us 3 years, from 1960 to 1963. Okay. So, any question about the telescope, the movie?
How many people are employed here?
140 in total, and 20 scientists that live and work here permanently.
It mentioned that it was run by Cornell for a long time. Did they have a lease? Did it expire, or why did it switch?
Every 5 years, any company can make the proposal to administrate this place. So the 5 years already went by, and then